friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today we have a 10-year birthday box for Kellofaplan. She's been in business for 10 years, you guys. So this you may have already seen. She had a birthday bash back in August, and this was given out at that event. So if you attended the event or saw people who did online, you'll have already seen perhaps what's in this box, but it releases today to the public. So if you love it, make sure you go grab it because her boxes typically do sell out at some point. I do have a link down below. It is an affiliate link, so thank you so much if you choose to shop using that link. All right, so let's take a look at everything that's in the box. I cannot wait to see. I've purposefully tried not to look too closely, but at like all the posts and stuff. So hopefully most of this is a surprise to me. There is a stamp set, so I'm guessing there are some stamps or something in there, but we will see. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's a lot of things. First, there is a big pouch, probably to hold all these supplies. Okay, so this is a very bright and floral set. There's a lot of yellow, which is Heather's favorite color. So this is just a giant pouch. It probably, does it hold a sticker book? It is big enough to hold a sticker book, you guys. Okay, so this is a pouch. It's really soft. It's really foldable. It's not like sturdy. You could fold it up if you're not using it and then fill it up and then have it be nice and full. It's really cute though. It's big. It's not a pen pouch. It's like a craft pouch. It's not big enough to hold a planner though. Okay, we will look at the sticker book in a minute. There's a pair of tweezers. I wonder how good they are. I am not great with tweezers, guys. You know this. I have a pair that I really like right now. These ones that I got from Journal Say. These feel pretty sturdy. And they're even sharper than these ones. Ooh. We'll try them out. We'll see what I think. Okay, we have washi tape and stamps, and they have everything you need in here for stamps. Okay. So if you haven't used stamps before, they come with the little stamp block, which I have a bunch of them, of stamp blocks, but, oh, they have all the flowers, like, so you can do your layering. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, so first, there's a pen. It's pink. It's got the little tiny gems in there. That's very cute. And then we have this little stamp block. Just a plain little stamp block. Fits all the various stamps. You peel them off and put them on. And then these are all the things. So you'd put this down with color and then this down with a darker color is like the outline. And same thing, you can do that with those. And each one has a match. That is pretty cool. Okay. Washi tapes, my favorite other than stickers. Oh, cute. This box is so cute. Okay, so there are 6 tapes here, and each one is 10 millimeters with 5 meters of length. So for instance, let's see. Yeah, that looks right. That's 5 meters. Okay. So we have, let's get a piece of white paper here. White paper. We're just going to lay these out. I love the striped one. I mean, all of them are very cute, but you guys know I love my basic tapes to pair with so many different things. So the stripe is really good for just adding to that kind of base collection of tapes that you can use no matter what theme you're doing. And then we have lots of little floral ones. This one has a planner. This one has all the like birthday or celebration type stuff. There's cakes and party hats and presents. Oh, I love this floral tape too. It's like a whole collage of florals. So pretty. Okay, we are gonna just leave these to look at and then move on to this notebook planner. What is it? We'll find out. Okay, these are very cute. All right, what is this? Okay, celebrate the little victories of today. I love how bright this is. Okay, today's date, must do, want to do, celebrations today, and note. So it looks kind of like a daily page, but it adds in like a little celebrations category, which is kind of fun. Okay. So yeah, just kind of daily pages, maybe just a daily planner, but with reminders that today is worth celebrating and celebrate every day. That's kind of cute. Happiness is found in the small moments of every day. Oh, I love this. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. I do love a good daily page when I need them. And it's undated, of course, so that means only on the busiest days would you need to use this. So this would last longer than the 4 months that it has, just because you likely wouldn't need it on certain days, like a day off of work or, you know, things like that. So very, very cute. Okay. Let's take a look at the sticker book. All right, so we've got some florals and 2 pages of each, it looks like. Here are more. I always love the pre-cut like edge ones because they make it really easy to line up on the edge of your page. All right, so lots of these florals. Oh, look at all these. We have little planners, of course, all the balloons and cakes and all of that stuff. That's a lot of fun. And then mixing the cakes and birthday things with the florals. That's pretty fun too. Then we've got, okay, yeah, this is gonna work for your daily pages. So these will fit here, it looks like. These are, let's pick one up and see how long it is, what it's gonna fit with. It's gonna fit on the today or on the must do if you want to cover anything up. So it's the right width for all of these boxes. Okay, we've got some very tiny little dots, which is why we have these probably, because these are itty bitty. Do they, okay, first we've got this one, which is a long strip. It fits perfectly over these 6 dots. That's so cool. Okay, so that is sized correctly. Then, okay, how do I do this? Okay, we're just gonna put this down and see how it fits. Oh, it fits perfectly within the circle. So you can still see a little bit of the circle line, but it's like the exact right size. We're just gonna leave that there. Not gonna try to put it back. But so you can either do hourly or check boxes all the way down the to-do or the today column. All right, these look like they fit these perfectly. This is as long as the notes. So this is really set up for this daily planner. That is really fun. Okay, and then we go by color. Okay, this fits that. Daily habit tracker you could put in. Important today's tasks, work, kids, family, meals, highlight of the day. This is so cute. Okay, and then we have it in the different colors. And then we have a lot of quotes. So many quotes. Then these are all things you could celebrate. So they would fit over here. Good cup of coffee, completed a workout, allowed myself to rest, hit my personal goal. There's so many different things here. A great hug, played a game, volunteered. So you could just go through this and pick some celebrations that is really fun. Okay, I want to decorate this page because we put a yellow dot down. And I want to play with the stamps and show you guys how to use stamps in your planner. So first, we're just going to get colorful dots down because I already started that. And I'm going to practice with this on camera with you guys because there have to be other people that are not good at tweezers just like me. Okay. And see, now the dot is too high up the tweezer for me to put it down. Okay, we're gonna practice with this. I'm gonna get better at tweezers for the tiny dots. I prefer not to use them on larger things because it just doesn't work for me. I mean, I like the tactile, I've talked about this before. I like the tactile nature of picking up stickers with my fingers, but these tiny dots are a little bit too tiny to do on your own. So we're just going to do a very colorful spread. We are going to try all the stamps. We're going to get some boxes in, but we're going to stamp before we put the boxes down. I'm just going to get the colorful dots down because we're not going to stamp over that section. One thing you'll need as you do this, if you're trying stamps in your planner, is get a piece of paper that you can put down because you don't want to stamp your table. Especially if you're going to the edge of the page, you're gonna have to have some stamp going over the edge. Okay, come on. There, shifted it enough. I feel like I'm getting better at this, but it's still, still not great at it. It's okay. But I always want to be real, and I want to show you the things that I struggle with too through these processes because it's not always easy for everyone with all the different things that they're doing. I did show since it's coming up on Halloween soon, next month, I did a Halloween ideas video, and the progression, I showed like, okay, I just demolished that sticker. I showed planner and journal spreads from the past like 4 years, and it was really interesting to see the progression of how my spreads and how I decorate has evolved. So I thought that was pretty cool. I've been decorating planners since end of 2018, and I didn't join YouTube for a while, but I joined Instagram right away, and so I have a lot of stuff in the history over on Instagram of how I used to decorate. And it's fun every once in a while just pull out my old journals and planners and see how I did things. Oh my gosh. Come on, sticker. Okay, almost done with these dots. I feel like I got better just by doing this little bit. Okay. There. Done with dots. Time for some coffee. Okay, so we're gonna put this down here so that I can stamp along this edge. And first, we have to figure out this. I know that these come off, but read instructions, you guys. It's on the back. Instructions, tips. Tap, stamp gently on pad and press evenly on paper. Heat setting will dry up drying time. Embossing optional. You can emboss this. Okay, there should be a way to take these out though. Oh, you just pull. You just pull. Okay, so that way I can get only one color if I want only one color. So stamp pad and our stamps. I'm just gonna, it has two sides. All right, so we're just gonna go with a big stamp first. And let's do yellow. Those tweezers are terrifying. And then you can just do this. And get it all over your stamp. And then you can put it back in because it doesn't really sit anywhere nicely. All right, and then we're just going to stamp it right there. Okay, it does say to clean these after each use, so I'm going to use this a few times before I do the next part and just put it in a few spots so that I don't have to clean it over and over and over and over again. And in order to clean these, you could wash them. Since I have young kids, have an overabundance of baby wipes. So I always keep those right here in my little drawer next to my desk. So these are just water wipes essentially, and they'll help clean things up really nicely. You still will get a little bit of ink on your hands, just fair warning. All right, so let's put that back. And then this one goes with it. So, come on. Since this whole color scheme has a bunch of like pink and yellow, I'm gonna do the pink one on top of the yellow. It's very bright. Okay. And then just slide that back in and see if we can figure out where this is supposed to go. Do it right there. Look at how cute that is. Okay, so it's just got a little bit of, you know, decor with it, like lines and stuff to just make it pop, and it's fun. You could also use stuff like this for Dutch doors. Find flowers that are more symmetrical, like this one. This one would do okay. These ones would do great, and you can just work your way up and down and then cut it out and then stamp on the back. I think it would work really well. In fact, maybe we'll do that sometime. And the only hard part about stamps in a notebook is that, let me just grab a notebook real quick. This is the first one I grabbed. It's Archer and Olive from the Halloween collection. When you open your notebook, you see that this is thick and this is thin. If you're trying to stamp on this side, sometimes it likes to bend a little bit, the like actual book, the book. And so you may not get an even stamp. So if you're stamping in a notebook, I recommend laying some sticker books or another notebook underneath to make a flat kind of tabletop so it doesn't bend as you try to push the stamp down, so that you can get that even stamp coverage. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, we're gonna do one more different flower with different colors to kind of fill in, and then we're gonna call that good on that and put in some boxes. Okay. Oh, we also have these ones. Oh my gosh, it's all so cute. Okay, let's do this one. This one looks good. And we just did yellow and pink. Let's do the lighter pink with purple lines inside. That's kind of fun. Oh, these are so easy to pull out like that. All right. There we go. And in order to make it a little bit different, I'm going to turn it around the other way. I'm going to try this way and do it here. You can layer your stamps. You can do whatever you want with them. But it's a fun way to experiment in different ways in your planner or notebook. Oh, so much fun. If you don't have baby wipes, another thing you could do is get a paper towel and have it be damp and then use it in the same way that I'm using it here. It's just a little more work. All right, purple. And I have to figure out which way this lines up. Okay, I barely see this purple on here, but I think it's gonna work. Let's see. It goes this way. Okay, I barely see that, but I can see it. It may be harder to see on the video, but there is a slight variation between the two colors. Not as big a variation as I had thought there would be. By the way, as I'm stamping, the camera is gonna shake because it's on the table. So nothing I can really do about that. Sorry, guys. Just is what it is. Okay, we're gonna do here. There we go. I think we are gonna do one more little thing because I want to add some green and try one of these leaves. So let's do this one. So we'll start with a lighter shade of green. Let's do the very lightest shade of green and then layer on top the darkest shade. That's very cute. This is so fun. I haven't stamped in a while. When I first started doing like bullet journal type like monthly trackers and things, I was using a lot of stamps and then coloring them in. But I honestly haven't done a lot of stamps that have the multi-layer stamping going on. Most of the time I was coloring in with like colored pencils or things like that. But I haven't used stamps in quite a long time. They're really fun. It's nice to come back to this a little bit. Okay, dark green, and then the stamping, that's not dark green. Then the stamping will be done. Okay, so take my own advice and keep the page there so I don't ink my table. Oh, this is so cute, you guys. And it matches the colors really well, so it goes with the stickers and all of that. Okay. Let me know if you want to see more stamping in my stuff, because I have a huge collection of stamps. If you're interested in stamps, my favorite stamp companies are Hero Arts and forgetting the other right now, but Hero Arts is really good. They have like a monthly kit that I've never done, but I've gotten quite a bit of their like winter stuff and things like that. They had this really cool one that was like this girl holding balloons, except they were planets. Very whimsical, very fun. Anyways, stamping is fun. All right, so we finished that part. We can go ahead and put a few boxes down. That looks so cool. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, some boxes. Let's do colorful sets. Let's go ahead and do bright pink for over here. I'm not going to use this for today because it's 10:15, but I will use this page soon. It's nice to set them up ahead of time and do like 3 or 4 pages at once. so that you can then just have it ready to go whenever you need to have something to fill out. Okay, let's see. There were some other boxes in here. These ones are long. I kind of don't want to cover up any of that though. So I'm actually just going to take, let's do orange, take some boxes and lay them down, not right inside the boxes where they're supposed to go, because I want to make a little, you guys know me and my layering my boxes. So we're going to go ahead and do that and just do it like this. And then actually I think celebrate every day. We're going to do that with the, what color? Let's do it with the pink. And we're going to put it right in the little gap we have. All right, right there. Celebrate every day. Look how cute that is. I'm going to clean that at the end of the video. All right. That is so cute. Okay, I want to put in a couple of well, I would put the celebrations in at the end. Never mind. I'm not going to do the celebrations right now because that doesn't make sense yet. But we can put in a quote right over here. Or on top of the flower because it's clear stickers. Ooh. Celebrate every day. How about every day deserves a little sparkle? And we could put it just over the flower like this. That looks so cute. Okay, so there we go. All these supplies, all of this stuff, and the stickers will fit in this little pouch to carry around, or whatever else you want to bring around as you fill out your planner. This is so cute. All right, so if you wanted to grab this and did not attend the Kellofaplan birthday bash last month, this is available now. Link is down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.